This is the 90th row scale video as well. Looks like welcome there to row scale BNSF Chillicothe for just a little bit. Chillicothe Subdivision. URA for just a little bit for going on to just start this out. And before we're going to be making onto this straight, this is absolutely for making insanely big. This is absolutely for a huge yard with this biggest itself. Looks like inside of this biggest one, you have to spawn a train for just all over to this one. So we got all locomotives, rolling stock, diesels, electric, steams, and without game pass. Groups and random. Looks like we just absolutely using for one train as well. Using for these all trains at this one, I have to choose for only BNSF. Looks like if I absolutely gonna be using with this thing, I'm probably gonna be using for this only one. But only things that's gonna be going for only trains left is gonna be trains limited is only 10. Rolling stock is only for 30. But looks like we just absolutely using outbound track for 32. So it looks like we're gonna be using GP38-2. So another one must be absolutely gonna be deleting one thing as well. So C44-9W. So looks like it's absolutely a little bit big, but we're gonna be fully spawned. And without further ado, let's use something like a rolling stock. So it looks like we're gonna be absolutely using for one thing as well, but only gondolas. If it's absolutely gonna be pretty not sure, everything is absolute gondolas as well. So absolutely, I'm gonna be finding all the way out the box cars, which is absolutely found here. Last 14 of these ones we'll see in box cars, gondolas as well. But our last things we just absolutely going to be using for our weatherhead. And looks like we got back things for just a little bit Union Pacific. Only one last things left until I see which is absolutely going to be ever trying to do this. Like everything is absolutely full. Where's the caboose? Was absolutely finding all the way down here. And by the end of this one, and let's spawn over here with our consist. And this is absolutely, we have something like a huge things like this one. And this one train and another one, which is absolutely going to be came for used to. And this is absolutely, we're going to be pushing all the way to this one. And we're going to be hit the bell. And this is absolutely realization. And another one. I wouldn't able to pretty possibly that I try to do like this. And turning off the bells, which is I'm gonna be pushing all the way one thing. Whoo! This is some kind of extremely loud. If I push it all the way for loud things, this is exactly how more louder than it was. I have to reach it up for insanely volume as well. So absolutely that I'm gonna be using for the 570. I'm pretty sure this is absolutely pretty good. The train 1000, which is I absolutely going to be taking a little bit for as once. Most of the diesel trains are just pulling it perfectly, but really good at this one. So I need more locomotives, because which is absolutely very important. If this is absolutely pretty much quite a... Oh no, not very necessary at all. If this is absolutely moving forward, all of these some kind of a little bit of ones we're going to be taking about for to do like this. If this is absolutely going to be a great indeed, looks like I just absolutely taking a little bit longer, but fulfilled with so many long terms of these trains. But I just got to be spawning the train at first. Looks like we're going to be about to stop the train first. It needs a little bit powerful. But getting this diesel engines, locomotives, electric, steam, and about these one as well. So I could not able to find somewhere other like itself, because other BNSF SD40, which is I absolutely using for this one, and flip around for this one, and another one AC 4400 as well. So I'm gonna be changing only one thing. But things is absolutely B40-8W. Another one is our last 5 trains left. It is absolutely going to be CW44-9. But our last couple of these things, and let's spawn ahead into some kind of these 3 steam or diesel locomotives. Whatever, I just gotta be pulling all the way up here. Whoa, this is some kind of just a little bit big. With final address 7027. 70 to 7. So as we're gonna be picking all the way up into once again that I'm just gonna be hearing a little bit twice. But before we're gonna be make onto the strategy, I'm gonna be changing into something very big. And this is absolutely making things extremely big. Was absolutely pretty perfect. But looks like all of these somewhere other trains like this one. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trains. And this has got to be absolute huge. But this guy was not pretty upset. That was gotta be so shocking whatsoever. Last of the 4 rolling stocks, we have no diesel like these things. We have no some kind of a little bit other things as well. So I'm suggesting we're gonna be moving all of these ones. And make sure let's delete this one. So there must be last kinds of auto tracks, which is absolutely inferior for this as well. So it looks like we're just absolutely using for 1 dusky stack as well. And are officially in the last 2 left. And a hopper up as well. This is gonna be the last one. And it must be then auto track as well. So everything is gonna be auto tracks as well. But things is absolutely for a 5 car sets as well. And it's not gonna be very absolutely using for the review BNSF. So it looks like we're just absolutely using otherwise for a green chaos voice just a little bit. Everything is hoppers. And there must be an empty well car set. And there are the last 2. And spawn for this only 1 opportunity. So without the caboose. And this is whatever that's trying to do a little bit for only 1 thing. And that's smashed it over here. And looks like we are ready to go. And looks like this is absolutely going to be taking for a little bit much time. Going straight, which leads us to railroad crossing. So if that's absolutely going to be quite enough, it's just a little bit to take it even much longer. And what that I ever expected that we're going to be doing some things, but less than I ever tried to do so. If we're going to be passing around the station, I should be able to get for a crossing around here. If you're just going to be hearing this train horn, that should be might able to get loud. I think we just absolutely went things a little bit far. But going in something like a low frames per second. And I hear this train should be going to be coming out with this one. If I just going to be closing into the inn. Looks like that must be the SD40 is coming our way. And looks like this is something going to be a little bit fun. And I wasn't able to get things run away. So I just got to be absolutely using for a free camera mode. That I should might able to see some trains. Look, keep on going. And make things a little bit straight. Here comes some cars. And we got some 5 to 6 diesel trains. We have a very longest amount of trains as well. And this is the 90 road scale video. Where are the passenger cars? But what I expected, it wasn't absolutely pretty trying to say. If this train will absolutely going to be taking a little bit straight on 50%, taking on slow amount of things, which is going to be heading up into 100%, which is so loud. That must be the railroad crossing. No train horns whatsoever. It is going to be trying to take a little bit for a few more miles left. Then the video will be come to an end. And before we have a lot of miles straight, it's gonna be a little bit that the train should might able to stop here. And this is where the video ends for literally. So when the train should be gonna be coming through, it should be gonna be very fast, but there must be the settings. And low detail mode will be should be gonna be turning on. I should might able to stay of high quality. This game won't be absolutely gonna be taking for a high mode PCs only. And because of this game was absolutely pretty big, and it won't be absolutely using for a high, low-end device only. So using around for the main line, we'll be absolutely going to be taking around for this straight until we're going to be end of this video quickly. I can see the eye of the train. It is absolutely pretty coming fast, but looks like this is absolutely very close. But looks like it's absolutely, I'm feeling a little bit so stressed. I won't able to get down for this moment. I turn off the camera mode and looks like we're absolutely going to be taking a little bit slowing down. And taking for just a little bit much as well. I just offer for our last couple of decades, I must slow the train down into a complete halt. Absolutely whatever we do. Before we're going to be crossing for this railroad crossing, there is somewhere way very far either. It's going to be taking for so far, and we're not going to be abandoning the rail cars as well. As before, this is where it's the end of this video. But looks like we have 1 train, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we got a lot of 30 cars as well. And that was absolutely pretty insanely big for the last rail cars as well. And before, this is absolutely the end of this video. But a lot of things whatsoever, with some kind of a huge amount of things as well. That was extremely laggy whatsoever. So, if you enjoy for this one video, for this one, in 90 video for Roscoe video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. As you can all see, this isn't for a BH heli for just a little bit once, as literally that I just absolutely pretty saw that I just gotta be slept all the way, that I'm only one left. So thanks for watching, and which will be Jeffrey Concept signing off. And that is how some other big like these things are way too strong. It's not gonna be very strong, that whatever that I very think that I'm gonna be talking to you guys into our next video for I Say. And that is all that I'm having for today. And it is absolutely gonna be saying for cheer out for less time, and this is what absolutely that I'm gonna be doing for this a little bit work. This is Turbo Concept, over and out.